Hello everyone, and welcome to our little update, which was actually prompted by a comment I received yesterday, in my time anyway, if I was doing better. And I am, but I'm unfortunately having a lot of side effects from the 2.5 weeks I was in bed with the flu, and it was still, as I also stated in the former update, that it wasn't corona, it was just a very nasty run of the flu, really, because it had gone into my lungs, and that means that right now I actually have a mild form of chronic fatigue, so I easily get tired, I'm easily worn out, and when I do something, that might be the thing I can do that day. And you can also still hear my voice, it's not completely back yet, but I really want to record again. I don't doubt that at all. But yeah, I have this mild chronic fatigue, and it has also prompted my blackouts to be more frequent. It's also prompted my migraines to be more frequent, which basically bedriddens me a whole day or two, which is really, really unfortunate. Sadly. What else can I talk about? Because it's been some weeks and I haven't actually done anything else than being sick, recovering, blacked out, in bed with migraines, and actually working as well, because I have a permanent position until summer. And they're really sweet out there, and I do understand the situation, because they also have employees who have been stricken with corona and have not a good time. So we have a little bunch of us out there we're doing what we can, and it is appreciated, and that's so lovely because it's seen, and I'm so thankful for that. And also when it comes to recording, because I've been so bedridden and I've been out like a light for a lot of time, my rib pains from my broken rib, my 2 broken ribs, have returned, and I can't really sit at an office table for very long before I start actually going into mild pain territory. So I don't really know what's going on with that. I actually have to talk to my doctor about it, if it's something that I have to be permanently aware of, because if that's that fact, then I also have to rearrange my whole office setting to sit in a position where I'm more comfortable and my ribs won't start hurting. It's gotten so bad that actually both sides are beginning to be slightly painful, which is really annoying. Because it's not constructive, and when you want to record and you want to have a good time, and you want to share the love for games that you have, even though I'm a rambler, I fumble with words, I don't always say the right word that needs to be put into that sentence, and it makes the sentence very unworkable, if you can say it like that. Then yeah, that's a thing. Because I really want to go back to this place, Spiritfarer. I want to come back and play Stardew Valley. I want to play a lot of games with you guys, and maybe even some Sims games, because I've actually been playing Sims a lot lately. And I fortunately have a standing desk currently. Due to the world situation, it was smart to have the ability to sit down and stand up in your home office. So I actually invested in that, but that also meant that I don't have the money for a new tablet. So unfortunately, the reason why I haven't said Hogwarts Mystery is because that kind of been put on hold. I think I have 1 episode left to edit in that series of that Christmas event, and I remember what I recorded. And I don't know if I'm really happy with this hyper-psychology rant I went into, so I might actually have to edit that a bit. Because it's a long episode, and it was because I started becoming massively frustrated due to the storyline. It's kind of like, oh, come on. conflict solving, please. No, not to spoil anything, but it just started grinding my nerves that they're always, when it's a Christmas event, it's not just a lovely-dovely event. No, there has to be some big blowout between the friends, and then it has to come together just to get an extra chapter. How about just have a lovely-dovely chapter or a little event where you just enjoy being with the characters that you have quote-unquote collected or you have befriended, and just having a lovely time. Sometimes I just feel like we are missing that in today's society. Like the good stories, the all-around good stories. I know they're rare, but they are out there. And sometimes you really need those, and you need to hear those to feel good. Because else it's just sad, really. Especially in these times. Yeah. And here I went on a sad rant again, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm doing better. And I really want to get back to recording, but I don't know how frequent my uploads will be at the moment. I don't know how I can make a schedule, which also annoys me a lot, because I'm a schedule heavy person. I like putting things into schedules and timing and stuff like that. But when it comes to my online stuff and hobbies and stuff, I for some reason cannot keep a schedule, and it's messing with me mentally and annoys me mentally because I can't keep a schedule. That's why in a long period of time I didn't have a schedule, just to try and ease that part of my mind, but that actually made it worse. So I started making a schedule again every Wednesday and Saturday, and then I got sick and couldn't keep up. And now I'm here with a slight splitting annoyance with it. So I don't know how I should come around that. Maybe try and aim for those days when I'm fully back on my feet, and then just try and upload when I can, or my voice is able to. All my ribs, what I say. My voice and my ribs are cooperative in recording, so that's kind of where my thought process is at the moment. And I will thank you guys for your concern, because it actually made me feel a little warm inside yesterday when just one asked if I was doing better or hoped that I was doing better. That makes you happy, because that means that people cares just a little bit, or at least one did, and that's nice. That's nice to know. So that's basically the little update I have, and hopefully I will slowly start to come back into the fold of the YouTubing and the recordings and setups. I still have to also redo a lot of the thumbnails, because there's a lot of them that annoys me for some reason. There's a lot of design things I really want to do. And I also want to create new avatars, or just like Danganronpa, where you have like a character view where you can put some speech or information bubbles in. If I was to forget it doing the recording, when they're like funny little snippets and such. And I don't know if I should sit down and just get my behind in gear on drawing myself, or if I should talk to a few friends of mine who are artists and commission that from them. I don't actually know yet. But that's also a thought process that I'm currently in. Because you start thinking a lot when you're just laying in bed and you can absolutely do nothing. By the way, you start thinking a lot. So, but before I start to ramble too much more, I would say I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are in the world. And until next time, take care. And I hope you have a lovely day.